there, guys. Welcome back to Star Cinemas. I'm Gabriel, the hostman here, and today we're going to be talking about the recently film that's been getting a highly tons of praise right now. That's breaking through the movie industry, like the studio system, but it's still like growing. We don't know for sure, and that is Backrooms. It's been directed by Kane Parsons. It's written by Will Sudik. It stars Chiwetel Ejiofor and Renate Reinsve and Mark Duplass, who also stars in this film. And I would say since I saw others from a few nights ago, I was I had to say just impressed by this film. Just the way it was shot and directed, and just like the very creepy, spooky environment that it was able to show. Oh, I was very impressed. It's almost like I was like mind like brain like that like the film was literally messing with your mind and stuff. Just how the way it was presented and the narrative, how it's slowly trying to build like a normal pacing, and it's so far I was very intrigued with this film. So for those of you that doesn't know about Kane Parsons, this is the guy who started on the YouTube channel Creepy Pasta as a quote unquote YouTuber, now turned into filmmaker, who started out making these YouTube shorts entitled The Backrooms, and it sort of has like a mix of found footage style mixed with narrative feature films, and you get this backroom exterior long shot, which probably goes into another like creepy room that you see in offices or in furniture stores, which the movie takes place in, and it's a rooms that nobody ever sees, and it just keeps going and going and going. Like I said, it's just a long maze, and there's no way to get it out, or better yet, you don't know where to go. It's not like there's a map. You're just going on one room. It's like upside down on one room. There's like corners of extended hallways, and furniture are just messy everywhere or stuck to the ground. And I don't know, it's almost like you see in like art museums where the chairs and the tables everywhere are just stick to the walls, or it's sitting on that corner, and then there are some weird things that happens in this room that you don't even know, and sometimes there's mysterious things that are inside there that's probably very scary. Like you don't know what it is, but it has like a very creepy environment that Kane Parsons was able to do. And what I have to say is, I was very impressed what Kane Parsons was able to do with this film. That he started out as a YouTuber just making these shorts, and somehow people just respond onto them. This isn't one of those independent filmmakers that's trying to get into the business where he doesn't need the studio system at all. He just made it on his own. And keep in mind, this has been around on forever. Even when YouTubers are trying to like get their hands like to direct a feature film without the studio system. But this is more or like, I'm gonna do this on my own, just create whatever and see what happens. And the next thing you know, A24 just backed him up, liked what they saw on YouTube, and they just gave him a budget of at least $10 million. And right now, as I'm looking it up, it's already made $145.6 million in the box office. Number one on in the country right now, probably the world. And yeah, I was like very intrigued, and I was just like very shocked what the movie is. But I'm really proud of what this guy was able to do. I can't wait to make see Eagles for more. Now, no spoilers. Let me just give you a quick run through what this movie's about. The film takes place around the early 1990s. Chiwetel Ejiofor's character's name is Clark, who is a furniture store owner, and he's struggling to to keep his business in running, but also he's struggling with alcohol because he's been through a divorce and stuff. And then one day, he discovers one of the back rooms downstairs into like literally behind this wall. It's not like a storage area. It's just like he just transforms himself into a portal, and it leads to the back rooms, and he discovers more and more art going where the rooms are coming from. Later on the film, I think Hugo always turns missing, and then we introduce Renate Reinsve, a character who plays Dr. Mary Klein, who is kind of Clark's psychologist and stuff. But somehow she has sort of a little bit of a memory on what the Backrooms is. It's almost like it's giving you like a psychological horror like element vibe on what she's remembering. It's like little blurs, but it doesn't like say exactly, but it gives you like, wait, do you have this feeling? Have you been in this kind of atmosphere environment before? Or so she tries to go find Clark, and then you get to see this whole environment, wide open space in this very creepy, dark backrooms area. It's almost like Parsons was trying to put like a Kubrick sort of a vibe, or Stanley Kubrick, you remember, makes these like very, very ominous, like very dark, very creepy vibe with wide angle shots, and there's like this huge space background. I don't. I got to give props to the set designs and the way they shot it. It just felt like we were in a film that was shot in like the early 60s, maybe like late 60s sort of a vibe. It has a bit of a sci-fi feel to it, it's real. It was really creepy. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, just trying to follow where this goes. And now, if you're thinking of getting some jump scares or pop-up scares in the movie, you hardly get any of those at all because it's very mellow and quiet. It's building up the tension with the score and all. But sometimes you hardly ever see any scares. It's just you just feel the creepiness and the whole like scary setting and this whole like intense like anxiety, just all around, and you don't know where to go. I mean, we've all been there. If you're ever lost in a complete hallway and you can't find your way back, or even outside in the real world, lost in the forest or something. Imagine being stuck inside interior shots with an extended huge maze and you can't find your way back. That's why it's always important to keep maps and all. Now, I will say this. Whatever you're expecting to get some sufficient concrete or like exposition answers, you're hardly going to get any of them. You might get a little bit of exposition, but really it's not much, because I am aware that they've announced that he's planning on making a sequel to the so that means that there's probably going to be extended more to the story on what the Backrooms are. I mean, if you have to, go watch the Backrooms shorts on YouTube, and that's a whole short series of, I think it's like 24 episodes, and I've seen a couple of them. You maybe want to have a good knowledge of watching that at first, even though if they're not being very exposition, then still be anticipated for the other sequel. So again, my point is, whatever you're expecting in that movie, don't unexpect it. If you're the kind of person that wants full 100% answers, you're not going to get that. You only get at least maybe 30% of the answers of expositions, but still, you leave with the film saying like, what is this? What's going on? I wonder what that's going to mean. What is this going to explain? However, I can't wait for it. I think this is going to be. I think there's going to be more sequels down the road as this will grow into a more extended storyline and see what these characters are going through. So yeah, that's all I'm going to have to say about Backrooms. I'm proud of Kane Parsons. This is a YouTuber who now becomes filmmaker, and I hope more of those are able to like get chances. And it's impressive for a 20-year-old to actually get the movie made. I mean, I've got to be impressed what he was able to do, and I'm very proud of it. So yeah, give props to Kane Parsons, and I hope you do a great job on your very first feature film, and I can't wait for the rest of it. So if I'm going to give it a score, I'm going to give it at least 4 out of 5 G stars. So yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for visiting the show. Like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow me right here on Apple Podcasts, radio, all over podcasting platforms on audio. Don't forget to like here on YouTube as well. Follow me on Instagram at stars_hostman. And yeah, like the show, follow me on Instagram. Please subscribe to my channel. So as usual, this is Gabriel the Hostman saying to you all, good night, everyone. Wait.